I have two loves in this world. Halo, action figures, and Star Wars. Wait, no, that's stupid. Wait, hang on. That's three things. Hey, what's up guys, this is RyanSR2264, and some of the things I love in this world are action figures, especially the Halo Jazzwares action figures, and the Star Wars action figures. And I also love making my own custom Star Wars action figures. And after making a quick custom Master Chief figure, kind of, and overall I think it was a simple custom where I just kind of glued them to a plate and added a little mini Cortana figure. I thought it was time to make my own custom Mad Max Master Chief Doom guy. So, let's get crafting. But first, what Master Chief figure am I going to use? Let's use this guy. This was probably the most common Master Chief figure of the Jazzwares Halo line. It comes with standard green. It doesn't have the grapple shot. It has a pretty decent paint job and an okay looking gun. There was an upgrade to this Master Chief, which is this guy right here. He has a better painted gun. I like the darker green and it has a far better visor, but I'm not going to use this one because this one looks really cool and it's got the grapple shot, and I want to hold on to that guy. So it would be cool to use this Master Chief. This is from Halo 3, my favorite Halo game. But this is, believe it or not, extremely rare. So we're going to put him away where it's nice and safe. So, we're going to use this one. But not this one specifically. I actually have a second one. I'm going to use this one. So I've already started a little bit of the customizing, and I'll show you what I mean by that. The first thing I did with this Master Chief is I used a pair of snips and cut his fingers, opened them up a little bit, so I could use some guns. Now, what parts am I going to use to kit bash this Master Chief? That's a good question. So I went to the Dollar Tree. And I found myself some of these Final Faction action figures. This right here is the P-131 drone. I can't get everything in the shot, but that's okay. And it's a line of these action figures, and they're pretty nice. Final Faction. They got a little cartoon series that is like, I think it's only 2 episodes, but they have a line of repainted figures which look kind of nice. And I bought a many of accessory packs, and I kind of got started with it already. I love the toy line. I've had a couple of the figures. Got a couple of them on screen. I've done a couple of videos on these guys in the past, and I'll put links to them in the description section below. And the nice thing about it is each figure, each accessory pack is $1.25, but pretty cheap all things considered, and you get some decent figures, especially nowadays with action figures being like $25, $15 per figure. I found one of the retro Indiana Jones Hasbro relaunch figures for like $15, and I just could not justify that. I can justify the Final Faction because you get all of this. For like $15. I think that is far more reasonable. So as you can see, I have many options when it comes to weapons and parts, and this robot thing from Avatar that I bought at Walmart for like $5. So got lots of things to pick and choose from. So one of the things about kit bashing that I'm just gonna get right off the bat is kit bashing can take some time because you never really know what accessory you want to go with, because there's so many different things and weapons they could use and knives you can add there and armor pieces, all kinds of fun things. Gonna make a weapon. Maybe that could work. Maybe I should do something with the sentry gun that I cut half of off. And make that into some kind of cannon. I don't know. Maybe I can use some kind of what can I do with this? So kit bashing can take some time. So let me see if I can't organize these parts real quick. Oh, I could have lined that up a little bit better. There we go. Problem avoided. So after sorting through some of the guns and knives and stuff, I was thinking I want to do this kind of simple. I want to do kind of a Master Chief, Doomslayer. I want to do kind of like a Mad Max, Master Chief, Doom Guy, Doomslayer, almost like Space Marine, the Predator kind of thing going on. So one of the things I wanted to do to one him up from the Doom Guy is have a chainsaw coming out of his hand, because this arm I wanted to make it look like it's cybernetic. So I'll put a chainsaw right there. I was thinking for this gun, I really liked this gun. Let's see. Zoom in. I really like this gun, but the front of it leaves much to desire. So I'm thinking, what if I just cut the top of this one off? Because that looks cool, and just glue it right there. Yeah. And then one of the final faction figures has a hole right there. Now that it's there we go. Has a hole, so you can put his giant cannon right there. So he has a giant cannon he can play with. And I want to use this cannon, and instead of drilling out a hole, which I was thinking about doing, I think I'm going to try my best to just cut this off and then glue it to the side, to the back side of his armor right here. And then on a Halo figure, I found these accessories. I found this kind of back plate with some padding and some grenades of some kind. That'd be cool to put on the back. I found this, I don't know, oil can, gas can, food thing, material can, a container, ammo container of some kind. And I think I'm going to glue this to his belt over his side right there. Then I've got this weird lightsaber thing that I cut off a toy that I customized. So I think I'm going to cut off the blue and make that his like flamethrower or something. Then for his other arm, I wanted to do kind of like what the Doomslayer had, a giant knife. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half, and then I'm going to cut the blade off, and I'll put the blade right there, and those will be his weapons. And hopefully they come out pretty good. One of the other things I was thinking about doing is seeing if I can't cut this shoulder pad or panel off and then swapping it with a foot to kind of give it a higher look. Kind of give it a weathered look, like he lost that one, so he found something to replace it with. So yeah. One last thing I'm going to want to grab is some baking powder. If you put some super glue on and you get some baking powder going, then the baking powder acts as a I can't think of the word at the moment, an accelerator to the super glue, and makes the bond really strong. So I'm gonna do some of that. But first things first, I'm gonna go in and clean up my Master Chief figure with some rubbing alcohol to get any oils and stuff off. But I don't know if that's really gonna help all that much, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So the first thing I'm gonna try, let's see how easy it is to remove a foot. There we go. That was easy. See if I can't cut that a little bit lower. There we go. Like that right there. See if I can't cut off this armor pad. Alright, here we go. First customization. And wow, that was really easy. Kind of just went through that like a hot knife through butter. So one of the things I definitely don't want to do is ruin the articulation, because that would be bad. And just kind of going crazy with it. And man, that looks freaking weird. Looks kind of cool though. So, oh yeah, there we go. That looks kind of cool. I got some armor going on. Let's get some super glue. Or CA glue, as the craftsman put it. Let's see if I can't stand him up a little bit. Kind of something. There we go. Let's see if I can't get the rest of the armor off. There we go. I think right about there. I got my. I should pour that on a plate. Let's do. So I cut back the plastic just a little bit more. I'm gonna put it like right there. So let's see if I can't set you down. Kind of an awkward position for Chief. Oh, my back. Didn't mean to cut that crazy with the glue. Alright. Yeah, I really like this Loctite super glue. Probably my favorite of all the super glues. Just like that. See if I can get any of the baking powder and some of those nooks and crannies. Looks like Master Chief's been doing some spec op missions in Colombia. I'm funny. Yeah, I think that came out pretty good. I like the fact that it kind of looks like just a chunk of metal that he found and used. So looks nice. Alright, on to the other weapon. The main weapon I wanted to get was this guy. So with the magic of editing, he's going to be in pieces. One of the things that helps super glue is abrasions. So if you abrade the surface, super glue can stick better. So we're gonna glue that right there. Hopefully that works. I'm gonna do this off camera to make life easy. I can just imagine Master Chief, you know, has got some kind of like little mini welder with him. He's just kind of welding whatever he can, upgrading his armor with whatever. Yeah, so probably let that dry a little bit longer, but so far it's looking good. Kind of moving around to the other side, and yeah, pretty much the same principle of just kind of finding things and cutting things and gluing things and things and things. Yeah, so far this has actually been pretty fun. So to speed up the process a little bit, I'm just gonna kind of cut to when I have some of this already done. One of the things that the craftsman had made mention of is always look for pre-manufactured parts that just kind of fit. And this backpack and this kind of back panel thing, it's almost a perfect fit. So I'm gonna glue that on there. That looks cool. It looks like a jetpack of some kind. Yeah. Although maybe it should look something like that. I don't know. You know, I prefer that. I think that looks better. While I was working on Master Chief, I decided to add some weaponry to this R2-D2 as well. So, kind of get my mind off some things so I can get back to my Master Chief with some fresh ideas. I was trying to get this rifle a little flush, so I think I need to sand that flat. So here's what it looks like now. I'm definitely gonna see if I can't paint it silver and give it a black wash, but I kind of like it. Got kind of like a drum kind of magazine going on, so I think it was kind of cool. Yeah. So after a couple hours of fiddling around, I have the ammo belt right there on his leg. I've got a pistol and some ammo pouches right there on his leg. I've got found a zip tie. I added some spare parts around that kind of look like containers, like plasma containers, or just like water or something. Scrap metal. And it was armor, and got the grenade bandolier, got the knife going, got pads right there, got the jetpack, I got the cannon right there. But he's missing one thing. He's missing a bandolier, and instead of doing the chainsaw for a hand, I'm thinking doing a chainsaw bandolier. Something like that. Yeah, there we go. Now we started to look post-apocalyptic. So here we have Master Chief with all of his armor and guns and stuff, and the belt, and some kind of thing goes around his chest. You got a blade, you got a rifle. Now this is just a standard Halo rifle. I was planning on swapping it out later, but anyways, yeah, I know my phone camera is not doing this with justice. And you got guns, weapons on the side, and then you got R2 with his weapons and stuff. So anyways, stay tuned for part 2 where I finish off Master Chief and paint him up and make him look even better. So peace, and have a great day.